gonna open the curtains. Ready for this? But yeah, we can already see land out there. I ordered room service, so I'll show you that because I wanted to sit out on the balcony and watch land. It's like about 6:30, I think. So I ordered Ship Eats, which is the room service, and it comes like this. If you don't answer your door, they will hang it outside. Just so you know, because I saw that happen to the people next to us. Hold on, I need 2 hands. So I only ordered coffee, so I ordered an Americano because that is $3, I think, so came off of my bar tab. And I ordered Coke. They sent a lot of stuff I did not order. For example, I did not order regular Coke or a Diet Coke. I ordered a Coke Zero and a ginger ale, just in case my sister's stomach was a little bit iffy because the one from the fountain wasn't good. And I got jam for some reason. Oat milk and Americano, so let me go sit out there. As an update, that is sugar cubes in the jam container. You are able to choose which sweetener you want and also what kind of milk you want if you want any. I got so much oat milk for my Americano. Basically, I just wanted an iced one because it's kind of hot looking outside. But they didn't have ice as an option, so the oat milk's cold though. So again, this is about 6:30, 6:45 in the morning. We've been seeing land since about 5:50, I think. That's when I woke up. But the sun is coming up. This is Christmas. We're heading into the DR right now. By the way, we changed time zones. So it's 7 a.m. East Coast, but it's 8 a.m. where we're at right now. I'm gonna try to finish reading my book. I'm reading the book by the Gilmore Girls' mom. it's a book. I finished my book and my sister just joined me on the balcony. She's like, hey look, windmills. In fact, there are windmills. The extra sodas were not going to go to waste because my dad and my mom drink a lot of soda. So they have inherited the Diet Coke and the Coke. I'm going to do my makeup. I finished my book, so I am done with my reading goal for 2023, just in the nick of time, as they say. Actually, no, I finished a week in advance. But yeah, I'm going to get ready, get my makeup done. I think we're gonna just like take our leisurely time at brunch. So we have a Razzle Dazzle reservation, and then after that we'll like get changed to head out and then head out. And I think it might rain this afternoon. So if it starts downpouring, we'll probably just head back to the ship. We don't have anything scheduled. We just kind of wanted to hang around and just look at Puerto Plata. So when you order Ship Eats, there's a button that says My Orders or Recent Orders. You click that, and then there's a button if you scroll down that says Pick Up Plates, and then you can tell them to pick up plates basically. My mom got the acai bowl and it had like fruits on it that wasn't on the menu. So it got some kiwis in there shaped like stars and flowers. So my sister got the same exact thing as yesterday. And I got the salmon bowl. It has a lot of rice. So I'm not gonna eat all the rice, but it looks pretty good. The egg is poached perfectly. These are their rainbow churros. It comes with ube ice cream and some sort of dipping sauce. It looks like chocolate of some kind. I'm up to the Galley. We haven't been here for breakfast. In the morning, the salad bar has bagels. And the desserts have various mueslis, yogurts, the bread. In the morning, the bento has mixed berry with yogurt, tropical fruit, and then mixed fruit. Mixed fruit. Mainly melon and pineapple. So I think we're already in the port because I think we could actually get out. There are a bunch of people queued. We're right next to the, whatever the royal one was that we left with in Miami. But this is like prime time. We can see all the port runners later because I'm guessing there's going to be a bunch for both ships. But it looks like Royal's already getting out. I don't think we're getting out yet. On deck 4. Okay, so now we're on ground. My sister's happy. She's on firm ground again. Terra firma, as she likes to say. But yeah, the Royal is huge. It has like water slides and stuff. Okay, so we're walking into the port, which is the Taino Bay, I think, which is basically a developed port area. There are free rides from the ship. I'm guessing you tip. and they base off of tip economy, but it's really developed. There's a bunch of like places in here, like if you don't want to spend any money from my research, you can just hang out there all day. There's like a pool and stuff. I would say just research to see how many other ships are in port at the same time as you, and then make sure that you get out early enough if you want to get a place by the pool. But it doesn't look too crowded right now actually, and there's 2 ships, and I think that the Royal is probably at like 7,000, 8,000 people right now, because I think it holds 5,000 for double occupancy. Check your security card to get back, but we're almost there. We have last minute tours. Okay, so once you get out, there's going to be the shore excursion groups. So Virgin is red. Okay, so we're trying to find the taxi exits. So this is all included in the port area. So there's a bunch of free stuff, including pools, the beach, the lazy river. Got a parrot here in the car. What a majestic creature, just sitting there staring at us like we're idiots. So as I mentioned, we don't have any plans today, so we're just gonna like hang out, and then when it starts raining we'll head back to the ship. But we're just on the free beach. There's plenty of chairs. It's about 11 a.m. local time, and again there's 2 large ships in the port right now. Like, this is a pretty good photo. There's even some in the umbrella area, and again we're just turning 11 soon local time, but it's like maybe a 3-4 minute walk from the port area, so maybe like a 10-minute walk from the ship. Okay, also in the beach area there's like a little grill, and this is the free pool area. There's also like a little staircase picture viewing area up here onto the little chairs. Okay, so we're still trying to make our way out to the taxi area, but there's also some little day beds here, and again this is included. You just have to make sure you're first come. But there's also a lazy river way over in the distance. Okay, so this is where the lazy river is, and then there's hammocks on the other side there in the pool. Okay, so there's plenty of photo spots, but here's like the little hammock area in the pool and the lazy river. A lot of people still streaming off the ships over there. That was the excursion I thought we should do, as the old classic car, but we ran out of time. It sold out. But we're gonna walk towards the fort and then walk towards the city center and then walk back, probably grab some lunch or something along the way. I have put on my duck hat, but we're walking towards the fort now, which is like once you get out, you walk towards the city center and then you turn left and keep walking along the main road. There's murals of the historical figures, and that's Christopher Columbus. He looks real ill. I also think I was accidentally taking photos and talking into the camera, and it wasn't recording, so I may have lost all that footage. Okay, so just basically, if you're not taking a taxi, you have no intention, just keep walking, don't even acknowledge, because they're very persistent. So anyway, we're still walking. Eventually we'll get to the precipice, and that's where the fort is going to be. So I took the side with the shade, and there's no crosswalk until way up there, so we're probably gonna have to cross over there because I don't think my dad can run across 4 lanes of traffic fast enough. But we're going over there towards the fort, not port. Now we cross the street and we're making our way back over to the fort. Parents have decided to sit down for a while. My dad probably is going to back to the ship, and my sister and I are going to continue on our course to the fort. Gonna keep walking this way to the precipice. Is that what it's called? Yes. I'm going with that word. And then the fort should be around here somewhere, according to the map. I did the $10 a day pass because we had nothing planned today. Realistically, oh, there's the fort. We walked past it. So we'll go back over there. Okay, so here we are at the precipice area, and it is a beautiful day. We're really lucky that it's slightly overcast, otherwise it'd be like so hot and so sunny. But that's where we walk from, over there by the fishing boats. I think you can rent them. They started asking me if I wanted to rent a fishing boat, and I said no. Very much no. I don't know if I trust my other camera, so I'm going to use my phone for now because I know I can record it because I'm not going to be talking to a still photo. But there's a guy on a stand-up surfboard and some other sit-down surfboards over there in the distance. I'll try to zoom in. My sister would like me to update that it is a paddleboard because notably on surfboards you also need to stand up, and I look really greasy right now. So the temperature is like about 70 to 80, but it's like 90%, maybe 92% humidity right now, so it's like actually walking through soup. So that's where we came from, and there's kind of like a playground, so if you have kids, I guess. And there's like a little swing set, some seesaws, monkey bars, I guess. some more swing sets. My sister and I were talking about maybe getting a Presidente beer later. So we're still slowly making our way to the, wow, there's a guy on a donkey. I didn't see that earlier. To the fort. But this is where the surfing action is. So there's actual surfers, a guy on a stand-up surfboard, aka a paddleboard. He just wiped out. Can you imagine if this is like the Christmas that you have, but this is the weather and you go surfing? I think they're giving up, actually. I would say if I was walking my normal pace, walking here would be like maybe 20 minutes. And if I would have been on the right side of the street. But I really wanted the shade because I'm not trying to get no sunburn or some suntan. So I think that you have to pay to go into the fort. So we're trying to decide if we want to pay. I think it's like $12. This is Gregorio Luperon. We're walking around the fort, but also we were listening to a tour guide. He's talking about how at the top of the mountain there's the Jesus the Redeemer. So this is the second one. The first one's in Brazil. And in order to go up there, you can take the cable car. So swimming was an option. We're not that far away from the ship, but since we had to walk, there's like a very circuitous path. But I don't think we can go around all sides of the fort, which I guess makes sense because enemies, but we are coming out here to take another look from this angle, and then we'll probably head over to see if we want to pay to go in, because I don't know how much there is to see on the inside of the fort. Okay, so we're making our way. I think we're not going to pay to go in. We'll just kind of look around and try to figure out if there's any fun facts to let you know. Also, the surfers and the paddleboarders are out now, so it is getting to be almost lunchtime, but luckily we just ate. There's the statue cat. Hang it out. Okay, so this is the Fortress of San Felipe, I think. Yeah, I think we have to pay to go in. There's a guy in an army uniform. My sister was like, oh boy, we can see cannons, and we can. I think if you pay, I think you can go up to the top of the watchtower. But actually it looks like you can just go up to the top of the watchtower if you want to. I don't think we're gonna do that. We do have to find our parents. I think we're gonna head back to where we left them. Okay, so we're gonna keep walking back to the city center area. Okay, so we're still making our way to the city center, but there's the ship again. Now we're at the city center. It does have Christmas trees. They have little like decorations you can pose in front of. That's kind of cute. We found Jesus though. Okay, so we got statues to Juan Pablo Duarte and Gregorio Luperon again. My sister told me that it's potentially a funeral because there's a funeral van, so I apologize. Maybe we'll not be putting that clip in. So in the meantime, I'll just show up here, and this one is the cathedral. This place is dressed up. It's decorated like a gift. I wonder what this is actually. I don't know. City government building from 18. My sister was like, go get a quick picture of the Nutcrackers. This is the Amber Museum. It should be open today. There's also the Cigar Museum. Okay, so now we're walking towards the home of General Gregorio Luperon. I'm probably pronouncing that all wrong. Basically, be very careful for motor scooters. They drive real fast. But this greenhouse is where we're going. I don't know if we're gonna go in. I don't even think it's open, to be honest. But from Google Maps, it appears that it's about $4 US per person for adults and about $2 US per person for kids. This is apparently where he both was born and died. So here we are. It's a little bit hard to read. So here's the mural on the inside, but it isn't open today because it's Christmas. I gave up on my other camera, so I'm just on my phone now. We're gonna go to the Pink Street and then we're gonna go to the Umbrella Street and then maybe head back. We're not sure what this building is, but it looks like it has some sort of significance. It's like the Heritage, Culture, and History building. So that was the museum, the ethnography museum. So they'll tell you about the influence of the Europeans, the native people, the Tainos, and the African people. So it is interesting. It was $5 per person. Okay, so here we're at the Pink Street. There's just so many people here. So we're just going to breeze by. Come here to take Instagram photos. There's a bike that's real cute too. But people are taking photos. Commemoration of 121st anniversary. Okay, now we're at the Umbrella Street. It is crowded as heck now. I don't know if you can see how crowded. Dominican Domino's. we're headed back. So my mom had wanted to have Dominican food, but I was like, I can eat that literally any day. But we are headed back now. We've been out for like 3 hours and we saw basically everything by foot. It's really walkable actually. There was a lot of police and military presence though, so just know that going into it, so have your wits about you, but it wasn't unsafe. So I think it was just more to make sure that the tourists who have a preconceived notion have a peace of mind, I guess. We're slowly back, so I'll just give you some prices. So this is the coffee place right by the sign. We're back by the lazy river now. We're back in the port. Like literally you can just stay in the port all day. You can get Mama Juana right here. We're back in the port. It's like $10 for this. And it's probably gonna pass customs. So they also have these gift sets. I don't know how much they are. $12. From what I heard online, by that I mean read, if you buy the dry Mama Juana, they probably will take it at customs from you. But you could also buy these little 6-packs of the little tiny ones. They also have Dominican vanilla. You can get the black one and then the white one. Like I live in New York, so it's pretty easy to get Dominican vanilla, but it's $5 for the big size of the black. And then also, sorry, there's a lot of music in here, $5 for the vanilla white one. So it's at 2 o'clock and the line to get into the lazy river is so long right now. Reading a placard here. Okay, so we got a President Day beer and then Mama Juana, and then they gave my sister a Mama Juana shot for free. So you won't hear it now, but they were just playing the Apple Bottom Jeans song. So my mom actually liked the Mama Juana, so we might go back to the first gift shop to find it. And there's the dry option and then also the bottle option. Sorry, I'm trying to like hide everyone behind me. Okay, so we're headed back to the ship now, kind of meandering this way. There's a sign. Sorry, I was talking to my mom. There's a sign. There's a sign. Like it's pretty well signed in here. I would say if you come back here, hold on, I'll tell you back on the ship. So we're headed towards the part we haven't seen yet, but like over there is the blue parrot, and that's the other side of the mosquito part where we had our beer. We paid way too much money for it, but it's fine. They have a Dr. Fish. I remember that was really famous, but then it like started giving people some weird diseases. Basically, the fish eat the dead skin off of your feet, but since they eat so many other people's dead skin off of their feet, we're in the Christmas store. I wonder if you can bring these back on the ship because you can't bring seashells back. That last look. Santa was here earlier, but he's gone now. The line for the free rides back to the port, very, very long. To get back on the ship, you just show your ship card. For us, it's just the bracelet, so it's super convenient compared to like the other place. Also, we bought water. It was $1 a bottle when we were in Plaza, so I don't know, we use cash, it's fine, but we were desperate. Okay, so we're headed back to the ship. My dad left a long time ago. We left him like, oh, by the way, that's the fort over there. I don't know if you can see it. That's where we walked to. So it really isn't that far away by like swimming, but like by walking it's pretty far. It's probably like maybe a 30-minute walk if you walk by speed, maybe. I think it would probably be a 20-minute walk realistically. But anyway, we're gonna go back to the ship. I think we spent around 4 hours outside and we saw basically most of the stuff that is on the tourist map. I don't know if I ever finished my thought, but basically the royal ship leaves at 4. So I think people should be like starting to head back now, but I see a lot of families walking this way. By that I mean people with kids. And then ours leaves at 6. So we're gonna have ample time for port runners. Okay, so we're almost back. Okay, so we're back on the ship. I think we're gonna like use the bathroom and then shower, just like rinse off quickly and then go find food. So basically they didn't check our passports, but definitely take your passport. I know that like certain cruise lines you don't have to, but Virgin, they did recommend bringing them with you. And yeah, anyway, we're back. I look tragic, but that is how it is. Actually, also the absolute difference between the sizes of the two ships is like the Royal is like twice as wide almost. It's so refreshed actually, and it's about 2:30 I think. So I think we're gonna get ready and then head out to lunch. So again, we decided to just like eat on the ship because I personally wasn't super excited about Dominican food, but that's legitimately just because I can get Dominican food any day of the year in New York for actually less money. I think my mom's showering too. My sister just finished showering, and I don't know what we're gonna do. We were talking about pizza, so maybe we'll do the pizza place, and I'll show you that. Just because there was that guy on the elevator yesterday who really sold us on the pizza order. Cracking into the charcuterie board. Just kidding, it's a box from yesterday because we're like super hungry. As an update, that is not Gouda. That's like some sort of like Parmesan maybe. Hard white cheese, but it's not Gouda. So we're gonna go to the pizza place. Not crowded in here. There's even like seats and stuff. It actually looks like so many people are still outside. So this is like the social club area. And that's where you can play board games, and that's where the hot dogs and snacks are. And they also have like pretzels, and then that's the dessert counter, and you can usually get stuff there. And they also have the free 80s arcade games, so I'll show you that later if there's still a few people here. And this is the doghouse. The pizza place doesn't open until 2, so we have 4 minutes. So I also put my shirt on backwards, so I had to go find a toilet to go change it. But yeah, so anyway, I'll show you like the arcade because I think I have some time still. Free air hockey, free foosball. There's like the shuffleboard over there, and then in here is the arcades. And there's nobody in here right now, but you can play all of these arcade games for free, including the driving one that I tried. I kind of want to try Pac-Man sometime, but we'll see. There's Golf, Space Invaders, Mario, Donkey Kong, Stargate? I don't know what that is. I actually don't know what any of these are, if I'm being completely frank with you. The area, they have all of these, and you can use these for free. They also have kombuchas. You can add shots to any of your coffees. There's also teas, and these that cost money. You can use your bar tab. An espresso martini, but there's also boozy hot chocolate. The cafe area looks like. I'm gonna keep going. Actually, no, pizza place is back here. Never mind. Okay, so this is the pizza menu. There's also a daily special. Today is barbecue, I guess. We also have drinks, canned wines, beers, and that's it. The pizza's made to order. Okay, this is the pretty slide for a white pie, and the person in the elevator says that they add a poached egg on top, and they will do that for you. It's custom. And then I got the espresso martini, and my sister got the original, which is basically just a cheese pizza. My mom got the chicken pesto. My dad got the pepperoni, of course. What's available? So there's teas, they have twinings, and then coffees, and this is in the Galley. Also, the people across from us, they're in there like sardines. A popsicle, and I came up because I was like, I didn't like the espresso martini, so I was like, I'll come up and get a paleta, and it's not open. But the guy in the elevator definitely recommended the peppermint one. This is such a good view. We're on the 16th deck. The weather is like absolutely perfect today. All this outside exercise stuff. So there's like a boxing ring, a few, I don't know, push-up stuffs. Is this for HIIT? I don't know. Also, there's the walking traffic out there. We are slightly overdressed right now. I'm wearing jeans and a sweater, so, but it's so pretty over there. And it's like not even 80 degrees right now, so it's perfect, but it's like very humid. And you can tell it's raining over there, so the rain is coming. When we were watching this Pro DJ, this was out of commission, and they put crime scene tape, but it's available now. Basketball? Fun swings. We haven't been up here yet. We're making our way back to the net, which is like this famous thing. It's not very comfortable apparently, but it's a famous thing. Royal is still here, and there's still people coming on. You can see down there. Well, we found the chessboard. This is on the other side of the basketball court. Cabanas. I don't think anyone really books them. You can't see in there, but there's just like benches. But there's like by the pool, there's numbered. Here, maybe this will be it. It has like a day bed in it. There's from RCI, but not RCI. What is this? Royal Caribbean. But there are these numbered little benches over there that you don't have to book. But I feel like there's somebody running because people are screaming. Okay, we're gonna grab a beer and sit on our, not our port, what the heck, balcony. This nutcracker is so cute. Anyway, now we can tell you, because it's not open yet, but this is the Shocktopus, so it comes with the 5 shots. Okay, so we ended up getting the Mediterranean G&T and the Bees Please. So this is the Bees Please, and this is the Mediterranean G&T. Royal's leaving. They're actually moving quite fast. They're actually traveling really fast. I actually put this other one, The Adventure of the Seas, on our list when I was researching it, but we just figured it would be too full. But they actually have a really packed itinerary. It sounded actually pretty nice. So over there is the fort we walked to. Sit in the room and charge my phone, but I think the room stores are coming soon, so guess I'm gonna go move over, drink my water. I have the GMT. My sister didn't care for it because it was too strong, so I have that, and I gave her the bee's knees or whatever it was called. And I'm gonna grab my Kindle, put it in my belt bag, and head out, I guess. I'm up to get a little bit of a snack before sailing away. I think I might get that rice salad. It looks kind of good. Okay, so the sun is starting to set. It's about 6. I added some chicken. Oh my god, they have an entire freaking turkey and stuffing. Got a present. I only have one hand. This sounds like chocolates. No, it's an ornament. Oh, fun! The little nutcrackers with the Virgin Voyages on it. Which one do you want? I kind of like it. So we grabbed a little bit of food to eat, and then we're gonna sit here and watch the sail away from Dominican Republic. The sun is like going down, and it hasn't rained really yet, I don't think, but the sky is like very ominous. Very humid too. We're also hoping we can see some port runners. I don't know if we can. Okay, so I got the noodle salad and my sister got the other salad. I couldn't get this one because it was pre-made and it had coconut on it, but it's like butternut squash, coconut, raisins of some kind, and like some sort of dressing with alcohol in it. The server was like, just so you know, it has alcohol in it. The olive oil is in about 11 minutes, and with this particular port, they can have the little free ride thing, so I don't know if we're gonna see any like literal runners, so unfortunate. My sister was kind of jazzed for that. She was like all ready and raring to go. The moon is out. There are quite a few little tuk-tuks. There's another one coming. There's like a third one coming. And then a couple are just, oh, it's out very out of focus. We got 3 minutes before all aboard. I'm just checking in. Some of the tuk-tuks don't have their lights on. It's gonna be a collision. Oh, they just turned it off. They heard me say it. Okay, it just turned 6:30, so now it's the real time. The real telltale time. No, telltale time. Well, I don't know. My brain is shut off. That means everybody's on. They're putting the tent away. And I haven't heard them make any announcements yet, so everybody must have made it. That was slightly anticlimactic. All of us adults are too, they work here. My sister pointed at people strolling, they work here. But yeah, adults are too responsible at this port. I mean, also there wasn't that much to do. I was thinking that maybe potentially people who do the day pass, because I think if you do the day pass to the resorts, like the resort pass, potentially that's a little bit farther away, but again, there's not that much to do at this port. So I would say my review of this particular port is if I ever came here again, I either would stay on the ship to like take advantage of the amenities on the ship, or else just hang out in the port area unless I got hungry or something. I would come back to the ship because, I don't know, there wasn't that much tourism stuff. And well, it could have also been because we couldn't go into the museums today because it's Christmas. There was like one of the museums was open, but it was not our style museum. It was the Amber Museum. But yeah, anyway, we're going to sit here until we sail away. We did music trivia. We got 21 points out of 40, so not the best, but also not the worst. They didn't honk the horn, but we're jettisoning it off. Why is my brain thinking of stupid words? That's not even the right stupid word. But the moon is real bright. Look at that moonlight. So again, that's the moonlight, but that's the fort area that my sister and I walked to. But like, dang, that's real dark right there. And then over here, that's where the cathedral is, right? Yeah, that's the cathedral. cathedral. And then the port area that was developed is like this entire stretch, because when you come out from the taxi exit, you're basically right at the cathedral. So you walk a long ways, probably about a 10-minute walk within the port, I would say. Unless you're rural trucking and there's like literally no crowds, it would be about a 10-minute walk. But yeah, I think those are people who watch the ships leave. I don't know if you can hear them, but they're cheering. There's fireworks going off for Christmas. Up to you, I'm in the bathroom, but we are in line for another show. It's like a musical show. But the bathrooms, very interesting. They're very hard to use, the sinks. Another show in the red room. Agave for our dinner reservation. It's at 8:45 ship time, which is 9:45 like actual time. Famous photo zone in the ship. These are the holiday specials for Pink Agave, which is the Mexican regular menu, but it is also on the app. So. They're known for the mezcal and the tequila. The server came by and explained it. So the small and medium plates are going to be the first course, and then the large plate is going to be the second course, and it's family style. This is the snack, and this came here to start. So it's like a spicy mix, and it has peanuts and corn tortillas. And again, this is Pink of Agave. Okay, so our first course came. My mom, for some reason, got a vodka drink at a tequila bar, but she did. It has cucumber in it. I don't remember what it's called. And then I got the What's Up Doctora because it has ginger and other juices in it. And here is the shrimps. So this is from the medium plate. This is the corn. This is the tuna tartare, and then the guacamole. This is shortbread tamale. This is the steak that everyone talks about. And then this is the sea bass. This is the dessert menu, and I think we're gonna do the choco tacos and the mil hojas, and then also the flan. So these are the chocolate tacos that everybody talks about because they're so cute. This is the flan, which is the holiday dessert. And then this one is the fruit pastry thing. I can't remember. I think it's passion fruit and something else. I don't remember. So I'm going to do a quick recap of the day. So I already gave you my opinion about the port. I think it was fine. I just probably wouldn't go back there again, to be honest, unless there were a lot of exciting other ports on the itinerary. Like the Adventure of the Seas itinerary looked great, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, so after that we came back and we had the pizza place. I was actually kind of excited for it because I've been craving a pizza. But as you know, in terms of pizza, I either like really, really fancy specialty stuff, but like not too pretentious, or else I like Domino's. So this was like in between. It sounded like it was gonna be like fancy, but maybe I just like ordered wrong, or I just like was unlucky because my pizza had no flavor. And it was like one piece had the only speck of garlic on it. It was like a chunk of garlic that was just there, but like the rest of it was just not garlicky at all. I even threw a bunch of Tabasco sauce on it, a lot of red pepper flakes, and some Parmesan. It just still wasn't very flavorful. But that was my opinion about that. And then we just kind of like hung out on the ship and just kind of explored and stuff. So a lot of the stuff didn't open till like 3-ish. So we went and we found some other stuff to do, eat, drink, stuff like that. My sister and I both went to the dock house and we had some drinks there. My sister's G&T was really strong, so then she gave it to me, and then she had the bees one that I ordered, bees knees or something like that, and she liked that one. Oh, the musical acts. So they have like guests artists on the shows for the cruises, so they have like various like rotations of folks. I would say particularly the entertainment on this particular cruise is a lot better, like significantly better than Holland America and on Norwegian. And I even like I'm hard to say actually now that I think about it. Holland America, I really like the Lincoln Center on stage, but I heard that they actually got rid of that. I don't know if that's true, but I read it online. And then my dad really liked BB King's, but BB King's was a very particular genre of music, whereas on Virgin it seems like they have kind of like different genres represented. It also seems like the performers are very like, since they have shorter contracts, like shorter like guest appearances, it seems like they have like regular day jobs in performing, if that makes sense. It's not like a cruise ship performer, that's not like their number one thing, and it just seems like that to me at least. So the first people were AC the Power something. I'll put the information on the screen if I can find it, and they were great. So it was a trio, and then they did a lot of covers and stuff, but they had like a fun remix where they like kind of put it in their own styles and stuff. And then the other person was Kennedi and the something band, funky band or groovy band, something like that. Again, I'll put it on the screen here for you, and they were actually really good too. So we actually had to bail out a little bit early just because of our dinner reservations. So we ended up going to Pink Agave, and Pink Agave is like the Mexican, like the modern upscale Mexican concept here, and we all really liked the food. Unfortunately, my sister wasn't feeling so great, but even though she wasn't feeling so great, she said the food was the best we've had. I would highly recommend just trying everything that you think is even slightly interesting. Definitely go in with a sharing mindset, so it's family style. I think we got 4 small plates and we got 3 small plates and 1 medium plate, and out of those it really depends on what you're interested in. We even got my dad has some tuna tartare so he thought it was really good. He even went for seconds on that. Everybody raves about the corn, and I love corn. I just didn't really care for it too much, but it's like street style corn, so I think it's kind of like elote, but it wasn't elote. I would say probably for me, trying to think which one was the best one. I really like the shrimp, but definitely like dip it in the sauce. It also had potatoes. And in terms of the main dishes, that one was hard. So we got 3 main dishes. The one was the short rib tamales, and that was only for the holiday time. And then we also got the steak, and that one everybody talks about, and then the sea bass, which everyone talks about. And all 3 of them are very different, but they were all really, really good. I would say probably for me, I don't really care for tamales that much, but since it was seasonal, I wanted to try it. And because it's Christmas Day, you gotta eat tamales, you know. And the short rib was so good on that. It's just the tamale part was a little bit too much. There wasn't enough meat in some of my pieces. I only had like a very small amount of meat in mine, so the stuffing wasn't really consistent throughout, if that makes sense. And then the steak is really good. It's topped with some cheese and some like kind of flavorful sauce marinade, and it tastes really nice. We got it medium because my dad wanted it medium well, so we had to compromise. It was a little bit too well for me. Like, it was more on the well done side than the medium, and the flavors were really good. It was a little bit fatty though, so just make sure you like are aware of that if you're not a meat fat person. Some people really love the meat fat, but I'm not a huge meat fat person. And then the sea bass was really good too. So it was on some spinach, and then it had the nice verde sauce on it as well, and everything was really nice there. I would say what I have noticed recently, by that I mean when I was brushing my teeth, is that it's really easy to eat your vegetables on Virgin versus the other two cruise lines, even Holland America, which I thought was like relatively healthy compared to like some of the other cruise lines that I was looking at. It's a lot easier to find vegetables here. I don't even know, maybe, though there wasn't a salad bar on Norwegian very much. Like Holland and Virgin both have a build your own salad bar. I've been finding that the salad bar here on Virgin is a little bit fresher and they have better ingredients
things. It's like more like what you would get at like a Chopped, or what's that other one that I'm Sweet Green. And then they also have the daily specials here that are a little bit more exciting than in Holland, for example. I don't think I remember there being that many specials on the buffet in Norwegian, but I also didn't eat at the buffet because I wasn't trying to get norovirus because of all the kids. The desserts were really nice too. So the desserts were flan, which was again the seasonal one, and that one was really nice. And my dad was like, I thought the cake was gonna be firmer. I was like, it's pudding. So I had like a little bit of a foamy mousse, and it was made with, I think it was pomegranate. It was really nice. Just make sure that I had to like eat like a portion the foam with the flan to give it a little bit of fruity sweetness as well. I didn't have the chocolate tacos because that's not my style. I don't care for chocolates, but my mom and my dad really liked it. My sister would have loved it, but unfortunately she wasn't able to try it. And it was kind of filled with like a chocolate mousse, but it was like a thicker mousse. And then the third one was the one, I can't even remember what it's called, but it was like basically like a crispy puff pastry, and it had like a little bit of like a cream made with different fruits in each of the layers. That was so good. My mom said that was her favorite one. I think I like that better than the flan, but I'm usually a flan person. But yeah, anyway, that is going to be it for tonight and for Christmas. So tomorrow we're going to be heading into Puerto Rico, so I'll take you along with us there. We do have a pre-booked excursion, but it wasn't through the ship. We used Viator, so I'll show you what we ended up doing, what we thought about it. It'll be my honest opinion, obviously. And yeah, anyway, I'll show you what we get up to. So thank you again for watching. Oh, I also got sun today, so I'm a little bit worried. I'm gonna have to put way more sunscreen on because I put like 3 layers on this morning, and then a couple hours, and then like during the time we were outside. So anyway, I still got sun. But thank you again for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon. Follow me over on Instagram at eateries. Bye.